Okay, it's Wednesday, April 2nd. I don't have enough fingers clean to take notes, so I'm doing this by video. I moved around these 4 containers, and you'll see I moved this red romaine and Grand Rapids lettuce from here. It's going to go back there, but I just want to record what I've done. So I replanted radish in here, and this has a row here, all the cherry bell, the nice red round ones. And I think the last one up here is a cherry bell, but it looked broken, it may not grow. The rest of this row is the French breakfast radishes. And then over here, I planted what I believe to be 3 French breakfast radishes, roughly here, here, and here. And then a broken piece of one here. I don't think it's a whole seed, so I don't think it'll grow a plant. But while I'm here, my mustard's doing pretty well. I don't know if that's great for parsley. I've never grown parsley before, but I'm pretty sure the wide-leafed ones are the mustard. The arugula is really taking off, as is my garlic. I'm going to be trimming the garlic again soon for garlic greens to put in my salads. The carrots are doing okay. I haven't looked. I don't want to disturb their roots. And again here, and these 4 lettuces I just transplanted. The 2 red ones are the red romaine, and the 2 greens over here are Bibb lettuce from that container that has the Bibb lettuce and the Cimarron. So that's what I've done over here today. I also zip-tied in these fence segments to keep my tool up. I also zip-tied a segment to the beans on this side and then to both sides of the beans here. And I didn't realize until I put it there that it ends up being slightly too wide. So these bend out because of the way the frame is here. So hopefully the peas will eventually climb on up. I don't know how far they'll climb. We'll find out. And there's the sun. Yeah, while I'm over here, just get a good look. My spinach is doing okay. Not great, not horrible. The dill is having some trouble. Everything else in the herb department isn't good. I have no idea why the sage is so much drier on top than the rest. And then my Grand Rapids lettuce, and still nothing on the green onion area. I'm thinking these were all at the edge of the driveway and got a lot of heavy rain, like within a day or 2 of me planting the seeds. And these sprouts are clearly neither pea nor spinach. So I'm wondering if some of the seeds got blown through from what I'm guessing is parsley. Or maybe those are just weeds that blew in from across the yard. I don't know what the deal is, but that's what's going on. And the radishes I planted were actually sprouted in baggies with paper towels. You can see one little leaf kind of poking out there. I'm not going to bother it too much more. I watered everything in to make sure there wasn't a bunch of air bubbles up against the roots. So that is what's going on over here. Haven't done anything to the 2 back ones, or the onions, poor things. So, okay, there. I'm done with that. Oh, wait. This collard is really doing pretty good over here. And then the beets. And I still see no sign of any chives. I got to research that. I know I've said that before. The Grand Rap, the gourmet lettuce in this one, it was really slow to take off, and it did not have a good germination rate, but the ones that took off are getting really big. And then here's let me put this down. And then here's my rainbow Swiss chard, which looks like it's had some trouble, and that does not look like a Swiss chard to me. So I don't know what that's about. Okay, I'm back again, and here's the deal. I'm going to test to see if these garlic will work like I do my green onions I get from my farm box. So what I do is I cut the tops off, and then I put the base with the roots in some water, and they grow new stems, or leaves, I guess you call these. So I'm going to test it with this one garlic and see how that works, because I love having the garlic greens in my salads. While I'm over here, I ended up repotting the broccoli, the cauliflower, and the kale because the container the broccoli was in broke when I tried moving it. And I didn't want to have to deal with that at a separate time with the kale because it was the same kind of container. It was just a different color. And I noted that both of the containers I had put row covers at the bottom to keep from losing soil. And I pulled those out, and I'm going to see how they do now. The cauliflower had roots all the way to the edge and the bottom, and there were roots everywhere. So I don't know if it's going to survive. The kale was almost that way. The red-veined sorrel, I had to really yank on the row cover at the bottom to pull the roots out. So hopefully it will make it. And the same thing with these walking onions. I tried fairly hard to lift this small green pot from the large pot. It didn't happen. So I just lifted the soil and everything out. I kind of cut around the outside with hands and then went from there. The extra soil I packed in around the top of my onions to see if that's going to help them. Okay, that's it.